The Talking Cheeseheads on cheeseheadtalk.com.
So when you consider all the incredible numbers that Aaron Rodgers has put up in his time in Green Bay in his career, and you consider the fact that he's a future Hall of Famer almost without doubt, and you consider the awards and the accolades that have come his way, and the fact that he is consensus, from all media and players and coaches alike, the best quarterback in the game today. The number 0-20 is stunning. I will go that far to say it is stunning. And it's going to be talked about a lot here, this week. The Packers don't have a game, of course, at the bye, and then put to bed a little bit until the next time an opportunity arises for Aaron Rodgers and the Packers to overcome a fourth quarter deficit against a team with a winning record. And the other numbers about his record in close games, which depend on the point spread, anywhere from like 21-24 to 5-17, and it's an issue, right? So Aaron Rodgers makes $120 million, signs a big contract. We all know that, and the number is his, and that's the way it is. And I get that, but you have to look a little deeper, do you not? And I hope, and I think most people do, that 0-20 is something that's going to, especially if it increases to 0-21, to 0-22, et cetera, it's going to start to hang on a shoulder, But you have to look at the whole picture with him. And the question behind the number is, well, is he not a clutch player then? Can you really say that Aaron Rodgers isn't clutch? How many times has he led his team either to a tie or from behind to take the lead in the fourth quarter, only to have the defense then blow it? And the answer is quite a bit. I don't have the official numbers for you here, but you can think of them, right? In his first year as a starter, it happened multiple times. How about, remember the 2010 game down in Atlanta in the regular season? Gets overshadowed because of the fact that Packers destroyed the Falcons in the playoffs, but remember 2010, he leads them on a drive late in the game. Remember that pass to Jordy Nelson in the end zone, how clutch that was? Rolling out to his left against his body, puts it on the mark like a laser. Do you think that was clutch? It seems to me that was pretty clutch. How about the Super Bowl? It wasn't a situation where his team was down, but how about that pass to Greg Jennings on the Packers' final drive to take the field goal and essentially clinch the game with, by the way, a big factor in assist from the defense, which is what has been a stinging factor in the 0-20, right, for the Packers. Their defense has given it up quite a bit. But how about that pass to Greg Jennings? Could not have been more perfect in a more tense situation on 3rd and 10. Essentially won the game and won Rodgers an MVP, along with his other passes, which were clutch and on the money in that ballgame, in the biggest stage. Okay? How about 2011 against the Giants when he did lead them to a win from a tie, regular season, not playoffs, regular season at their place. The pass he threw, was it to Jennings? I'm trying to remember, down the sideline that led to the field goal. So he's done it. In a way, I feel like the 0-20 number is a fluke, or it's fluky. Now, completely? No. Does Rodgers have some responsibility? Yeah, just like everybody else, but it's no more or no less than the defense, than offensive line. This year against the 49ers, 3-and-out on opening day when they had the chance. Yes, but he also had a pass knocked down, which you can argue whether or not that's his fault. That's debatable. And he had an offensive lineman get smoked on the 3rd down play. He had no chance to complete the ball. 2 passes knocked down Sunday at Cincinnati. Does he share in the blame? Yes. Is it going to fall on him ultimately? Yes, because he's the quarterback. With the glory comes the shame. I get it. But look a little deeper on the 0-20 before you just automatically judge Aaron Rodgers on that number.
The Talking Cheeseheads on cheeseheadtalk.com.